Now here it comes. Listen very carefully. Verse 56, your father Abraham rejoiced that he would see my day. He saw it and was glad. So the Jews said to him, you are not yet 50 years old, and you have seen Abraham? Jesus said to them, truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am. So they picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple. Wow, there is so much to unpack here. But a point I want to make is Jesus said that before Abraham was, I am. Meaning he's not limited by time. And he used the same words that he spoke back in the Old Testament. Exodus 3 verse 1, King James Version. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the flock to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire from the midst of a bush. Now please take note here. Whenever you see the angel of the Lord written in a capital letter, angel, that is pointing to Jesus. It is Jesus. Some of the versions, they got it wrong, but the New King James Version, the Amplified Version as well, they got it right. Now let's continue. Verse 4. So when the Lord saw that he turned aside to look, God called to him from the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here I am. Then he said, do not draw near this place. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place where you stand is holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. So here you see Jesus establishing his authority as God. Now listen to this, verse 13. Then Moses said to God, indeed, when I come to the children of Israel and say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they say to me, what is his name? What shall I say to them? And God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Now let's connect this again with what Jesus is saying in the New Testament. John 8 verse 56. Your father Abraham rejoiced that he would see my day. He saw it and was glad. So the Jews said to him, you are not yet 50 years old, and you have seen Abraham. Jesus said to them, truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am. I want to invite you today, while you still have time, to turn to the light, to turn to Jesus Christ. Because he came to save you because he loves you. Even now, as a sinner, he still loves you. Romans 5 verse 8. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.